at it, but it was a hilarious scene where nigga come in the crib, right? Shorty had 101 questions for bro. Nigga did not answer not one question, had the backhand for Shorty, and that was it. So no more questions. I'm like, damn. You get the 4-finger discount, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
y'all,
enough with your petty questions. Where's my meal? Matter of fact, yeah, get my meal right now, man. What you mean?
and ladies, we not laughing at the, you know what I'm saying? But like certain things is just funny. Like
y'all gotta take it up with Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Hollywood, but it's funny though. Like
It was funny. It wasn't funny, but it was funny. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. It's not funny, but like I feel the same way every time I watch Dead Presidents. It's something about the scene when Juanita was pressing, you know, young Anthony, and young Anthony was dealing with a lot on his shoulders. Like
Why you take that nigga love for granted, huh? My man cutting up meats at the deli pause, trying to do what he gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
all of the
Testing the man. You know what I'm saying?
all in the dead of winter in Chicago. He got a jacket, not even a coat, like, and he sacrificing, bringing home the deli meats, making sure the family eat good. And she like, yeah, her ex dude is sexing her and all this, that, and the third. And when he choked her out, and it wasn't the funny part wasn't the choke out, y'all, because that domestic violence is not funny. But it wasn't funny, but it was funny because she was like, when she did the it was like, yo, that Juilliard training, like it went like
that wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't act that. You know what I'm saying? That was pure chokage right there. You know what I'm saying? That came out with a pure choking scene right there. Son. You know what I'm saying?
so yeah, so don't be mad. It's certain, come on, we're not the only ones that think certain movies, it may not be funny, but it's funny. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it, bro. I get it. And shout out to Ray Love. Do y'all like the series The Shy? The Shy is hit or miss for me, man.
I started watching it after, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, I fell off after like the fourth season. I really fell off after they kicked bro out, or after the second season, but I just kept watching it. But then after like the fourth, fifth season, like, this is ass. And I don't know where this shit's the storyline going. Shit was crazy. I just wish whatever happened with bro in the first season didn't happen. Maybe like the series would have been better if he was like the star, but you know Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always get set up and shit.
Yeah. Like that series has good actors, but they will write like 6 solid episodes and then throw something in the episode for like a wow factor that is not realistic. Like for me in the first season, the Shy was going all good. All of a sudden at a party, it's a gangster party on top of that. Bro was in a hot tub in front of everybody and gets out and he naked.
Like, that's not who wrote that to be gangster. What's gangster about you being butt naked in front of everybody in the party? That's not gangster. It's not manly. It's not strong. It doesn't give demure. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't give none of that. So who wrote that in the scene? And then the actor was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a act the shit out this scene."
Oh,
come on, Hollywood, you gotta do better, son.
like who thought that was like realistic? Like it was another scene in the movie Bully, and the son was in the bathroom butt naked, and the father walks into the bathroom having full on conversation like, "Man, you need to really think about your future." Bro, I'm butt naked. Dad, like, yo, we not having no conversation while I'm butt naked, bro. Who thought like Hollywood is a trip? But going back to The Shy, it's stuff like that that happens in The Shy that in the show have solid episodes, and then out of the nowhere it just throwing some goofiness. So but it's all right ish. It's very sometimey. My bad. I watched the whole, and nothing wrong watching the whole series. I'm not saying
The
no.
actors are good. I want them to go
Yeah,
on and do better things and do different things and do different roles that showcase their range as
yeah,
far as actors. But it always seems like when it comes to Hollywood, they always stigmatize certain people. Like, I know I know damn well Italian American actors are tired of playing Italian mobsters. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I
Yeah.
know they probably tired of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that the only roles y'all could do? Like, I gotta play a mobster from the Bronx or Brooklyn because I'm Italian? Like, come on. And because every black person, when he first starts off, he has to play a thug, like, or a drug dealer. Like, come on, man. Like, this shit's ass.
Yeah.
He ain't go to Juilliard to be a drug dealer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He went to Juilliard to be the top tier actor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How him playing the drug dealer gonna make him bring him to the upper echelons of acting? Please tell me. Like, y'all gotta stop this, man.
They didn't even show what happened to the guy, the food truck guy. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. Second season, they just killed his character.
Yeah,
had a whole light little wedding. Funeral, and then that was it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, that shit was horrible, son.
It was because of all the stuff that they were saying that he did on set during the first season.
Right, and then that woman that whatever happened, she not even on the show no more. So
yeah, they got rid of both of them.
Yeah, it's like
yeah, they did that. They did that for sure. They did that for sure. I think she was in probably one thing that was no.
I haven't seen her since.
She may have been like I think she did the voice work for one of the Lion Kings. So
my thing is like, if you voice concern about certain things that's happening to in Hollywood, but why is it that you getting denigrated as well for raising concern of something that you're not comfortable with? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would she have to get fired too, or not get roles? Maybe you get fired for the Shy series, but you still get roles for other things. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Hollywood. Once you screw over or you slime one director, it seems as though like, and nobody else want to fuck with you now. Because one director have an issue with you, or one producer have an issue with you. Now all the other producers don't really want to rock with you. Like, that's weird. You know what I'm
saying? And when you're the one making the complaint on the show, it's kind of telling when you also get let go or they ease you off. That kind of like, because if the other guys on set, and I'm not saying this is what happened, but this is a possibility that if their chemistry, because they was a couple on screen, so if their chemistry, if the people around felt like their chemistry was like, you know, what it was supposed to be and it was nothing fishy, and then she say something was fishy, it's going to make it harder for the other guys to work with her as well too. And then not to mention her character didn't kind of work with Eddie and everybody else. So, you know, I see why they did it, but I mean, it's writing, the power of writing. You can write anybody, keep anybody in,
right?
Anybody
they hit her with that Aunt Viv shit. Oh, she's difficult. Once they hit you with that difficult next to your name, now all of a sudden you can't be booked to be an actor no more, an actress.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But I always have to say this. Acting, you can't be difficult and say, I'm here to do my job when you already know what the job entails. You can't just come and do your job when you already know this is not your first job on the set where you know that they need to have good energy or whatever that is going on the set. You need to be a part of that. If you're not a part of that, guess what? You difficult. You got to go. When you signed up for the gig, you know what it entails. You are elder statesman, especially if you're an elder statesman on the set. You're not even the youngest person on set.
What they call it? The first call on the call sheet or some shit. Like, there's a certain name where you have like, you the top tier actor, and like it's something like you the first call on the call sheet or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, you setting precedence. You there, and everybody else is there working because of you, because you're the main actor, you're the main guy, you're the main draw. But if you being difficult and doing all this, that, and the third, and you putting all these other people at risk for their job, the grip guy, the camera guy, you know what I'm saying? All these niggas, they not, you know what I'm saying? They work the 9 to 5 job. So they need this. They need this series to keep going. They need you to not do Buffale jump in the trailer. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna pay for his bills? You know what I'm saying? He need this whole series. You need the whole 6 months to shoot this series to make ends meet. But then you want to do Buffale because you the star. Like, that's crazy.
And to add on to this point, you know, it's a good series that I didn't watch until the ending of last year. It's the Finally Famous. The series Finally Famous with the comedian. He does all the voice over. He does all the impressions. He's really good at the impressions. I can't think of his name right now. It's called Finally Famous. Let me look.
Oh, it had like one season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was ass. I know you're talking about. Was it? No, it wasn't. Damn, I forget that. He does a lot of impressions of other actors and stuff.
Yeah. I was fucking with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was fucking with it because it showed a background on how Hollywood moved because he wanted to be a part of Hollywood. So he had to make conscious calls, or if he's going to do this movie, like Michael Rappaport, he plays like this out of the box director where he's like, yo, I want you to meet me at this corner and we're going to have a meeting. He never pulls up. So some random shit happens and all of a sudden the camera's rolling and Michael Rappaport like, yo, this is all a part of the movie, baby. like, yo, what you mean? I thought I was here for a meeting. He like, yeah, nah. You know what I'm saying? Then when he come to the office, right? The girl in the office was like, yeah, I'm his daughter or something like that or whatever. And he was like, oh, all right, that's cool. And she like try to give him some buns. And he like, whoa. Like, yo, you can't give me no buns, nuns. Wow, you know what I'm saying? And then Michael Rappaport like, yo, nah, just go with it. I'm taking it on. He like, what you mean? I'm here for a meeting, bro. Like, so I mess with it because, again, it showed that Hollywood energy, how relationships work, how Hollywood work. You know, he had a scene with Jamie Foxx when he rolling in Jamie Foxx trailer, and Jamie Foxx is smashing a girl, but he's wearing a dress. So Jamie Foxx is sitting there, and he was like, "Yeah, I know what you're tripping on right now. You're tripping on the dress, right?" And he like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you." Like, yo, what? But like, he just finished having sex in the trailer, and he's talking to you with a dress on. Like where they do that at? So I mess with the show. Y'all can check it out, or y'all don't have to check it out. But again, to me, it was fire show, and it's a must watch for me. He clearly redeemed himself, but still got killed. He stopped drinking. Even got his together, saved the girlfriend, the kidnapper, and then shot in the back of the head after all of that. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, yo, it's a must watch, yo. It's a must watch. Shout out to Tabitha for tapping in. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Where we at? We on my show now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my must see or classic TV show, y'all must see the new Daredevil series on Disney called Born Again. 9 episodes. That's the only drawback is this new wave of how they release a season. Like my bro said, we grew up to the 22, 25, 35 episode seasons, right? And they give us 10. This series gave us 9, but it is a really, really good 9. I will say that, but I wish we could at least got 15 episodes out of this. Fire show, Born Again. Instead of it being on Netflix, it's on